Hi and welcome to Twisted Vine. I'm Sandra Muller and I'm here today to help you with your New Year's resolution and wine. Now, it's not what you think. It's not to drink less wine. That would be a tragedy. This is about drinking a new wine and a different wine. So we're going to talk about Pinot Noir, and that's an important wine. Pinot Noir is the fool's wine because it's foolproof. It really is. It's great for Thanksgiving, it's great for salmon, it's great for...
Very versatile.
It's so versatile. So that's a great little tidbit of information you need in your pocket, right?
Definitely.
When you're at a business dinner, you know, and someone's ordering salmon, someone else is ordering chicken, you're having pork or beef, and you want one wine that can pull it all together, it's the Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Just keep that in your pocket. But you fall in the rut.
It's California Chardonnay and California Pinot Noir.
Or Oregon, too.
Or
Oregon
yeah.
Pinot Noirs
Which
are
I
really
do
big.
like, yes.
It's funny, people get stuck in the ruts on the California wines more than they do with the French or anything.
I agree, yes, definitely.
Because in America, I think we overdo the wines.
Yeah.
We overdo everything, so we overdo the wines.
Nation of trends, yeah.
Right. So the Pinot Noir, in order to move past or move around maybe your little obsession, which is nice, we chose the Nebbiolo, which is the grape from Italy. The Nebbiolo is a really important grape because it is the base of all the very expensive Barolos in Italy.
Well put.
Those can run you 50, 60, 80 and
Easily.
up.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. But, and that's what they're made from, the Nebbiolo grape. So you just get a Nebbiolo that hasn't necessarily been aged as long or whatnot. And basically what you got here is a lighter style wine, very unique, very delicate, and very elegant, and has a great complexity to it as well, without being just a big cherry bomb that you get out of those Pinot Noirs so often. The Pinot Noir of Italy, basically. So, I mean, definitely...
food friendly.
Very food friendly.
Which is important. If you're throwing a dinner party or you're going to someone's house for dinner and you don't know what they're serving, you want to bring something that they can open up.
Why not bring a Nebbiolo instead of bringing a Pinot Noir?
Instead of your Pinot.
And it's got a great acidity to it. This one, at least in particular, has a great acidity to it, which really helps you match up with food very well. Yes.
I do. I love it.
Yeah,
I really love it.
All right.
I know, the Italian wines. Oh, they're Italian men and Italian wines. I'm
Nothing
weak.
better.
On to our next one.
Yes.
Where we talked about
Cabernet.
the biggest rut that white wine drinkers get into is California Chardonnay. The biggest rut red wine drinkers get into is California Cabernet.
Very true.
Yes. This is really hot right now when you talk about wine trends.
Yes.
You know, every summer there's a wine trend, every winter there's a wine trend. This is the hot wine trend right now, and it's the Argentinian Malbec. And the Malbec is the name of the grape, just like Cabernet is the grape.
Yep.
The Malbec is a grape. The Malbec is in the same kind of medium to bold, fruity, spicy flavored, really good with steaks. You still have that nice juicy quality to them.
Oh, yeah.
But the Malbecs from Argentina, again, the Malbec is the name of the grape, they're like $10.
$10, you'll get a great Malbec.
Yeah.
As you said before, it's a party wine. You can really serve this at a party.
This is a party
9 out of
wine.
10 people will love this wine.
Yep.
And it's excellent stuff.
Crowd pleaser.
Crowd pleasing,
Right.
yes.
We like to please people.
Yes, we do.
We want the crowds happy.
Yes, definitely. That is the goal, without a doubt.
And that's another thing, when you see on a wine bottle when it says old vines, that can mean different things from different parts of the world.
Yep.
Some places are very specific. It has to be at least 60
law.
years old by law to be considered old vine. This one is an old vine, the Goulart, and what you said, it's about 25 years old, the vines.
Yeah, don't quote me on that.
Yeah. But you think of old vines, when you look at that, old vine Zinfandels, old vine Cabs, old vine Malbecs, what that means is those grapevines, those roots are way down in the soil. So they're pulling up all those elements from wherever that vine happens to be growing. You know, there could be limestone in the ground there. There could be clay. There could be eucalyptus trees for years and years that have been buried into the ground. So you're going to catch all those deep, deep elements.
Adds a ton of complexity.
It adds a lot of
Without a doubt,
complexity.
yes.
So anytime you're looking at a wine and it says old vine, give the old vine a shot. You're going to have a lot more, it's going to be a lot more punch.
Definitely.
The last rut of red wine drinkers are you wonderful, gorgeous, sexy Syrah people.
Yes.
You love your Syrah and Shiraz, which people ask all the time, what's the difference between Shiraz and Syrah? There is no difference.
Just where it's coming from.
Just where it's coming from. The Australians call it Shiraz. In America, we call it Syrah. Really wonderful, rich, spicy
bold,
red
spicy,
wine.
yeah. It's somewhat a little bit sweet. You're going to get those little bit extracted kind of fruit sweetness to it. And when you get a Zinfandel, you're going to see some similarities there typically, with a little extra white pepper kick, which is a little spice that I really like.
I think the Zinfandels are very sexy. I always say men love Zinfandel. I've not met a man that does not like Zinfandel.
There you go.
Mike picked this one for you.
Love the Hobo Zin. Definitely one of my favorites on the show.
What do you love about the Hobo?
It's just got a great little spice, white pepper mainly, and a great flavor to it. It's a little bit higher in alcohol, as Zinfandels do go.
It does, yeah. The
14.7%, and it's not too high, but it'll get you where you want to go pretty quickly, and it's just a nice wine. Love the label, love the bottle.
Yep.
And again, I want to say around $19, so still under $20, and it over delivers as well.
Right.
For a great Zin.
This is the bigger the food, the bigger the wine.
Sure.
Zinfandel is about as big as you get.
You're getting ribeye on the grill.
There
Perfect barbecue wine.
There's a lot of love in these bottles. When you get
This
the
is true.
Zinfandels from California, they love making Zinfandel.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
love showing you Zinfandel. So
It's also a grape that you want to drink younger. You don't typically age Zinfandels.
Right.
They don't get much better if you do, so you drink them on the younger side. You don't got to feel bad about cracking a bottle open and not letting it sit in your cellar for a couple of years.
Oh, we're not about guilt in wine. There's no guilt in opening a bottle of wine.
Crack it open.
This is
Enjoy
serious.
it right when you buy it. Oh, yeah.
So our little wrap-up of our wine solutions for your wine rut. For you red wine drinkers, the Pinot Noir being the all-purpose wine that is a great wine to always rely upon. The direction we want to bring you in is the Nebbiolo grape from Italy. And the Nebbiolo is the base of all those gorgeous, expensive Barolo wines. So here you are getting a nice Italian version of their sexy big Barolo would be the Nebbiolo grape. Absolutely fantastic with pasta, pizzas, great Wednesday night wine, a no-brainer. Serve it at your dinner party, bring it to a dinner party. Also quite reasonable. They're always in the $15 to $12 range. The other rut that red wine drinkers get into is the California Cabernet. And a good direction to go in would be the hot wine trend of this fall and this winter is the Argentinian Malbec. The Malbec is a rich, dry wine with nice tannins that would satisfy all of you wonderful California Cabernet drinkers. But this is, for as wine trends go, this is the hot stuff right here. Our last wine rut that we'd love to help you out of are you wonderful Shiraz drinkers. We wanted to give you something that was just as bold, just as peppery, just as luscious. Would be a nice California Zinfandel. The California Zinfandels are great for steaks, really nice fireside sippers. Enjoy them. So thank you for watching Wine Solutions, and we hope we helped you out of your wine rut, trying something new for the new year. Cheers.